Depression and gratitude. Hi, I'm Del Edwards, and today I just want to share a little bit of information with you. Now, first I have to make a disclaimer and say that I am not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. What I'm about to say is based on some information that I heard yesterday and the fact that this is something that I have probably intuitively practiced for the last few decades, couple of decades, and it has worked profoundly well for me. And so I'm going to share it with you. It is this: depression and joy cannot coexist. They cannot occupy the same space. And that's really, really important. Have you ever been in a situation where you were really depressed or distraught about something, and then something hysterically funny happened, and in that moment you began to laugh uncontrollably? While you were in the midst of your laughter, what you were depressed about or distraught about completely left your mind. And then when you stopped laughing, you started thinking about that thing that you were depressed about again, started thinking about why you were depressed, the fact that you were depressed. Now, there are times when we get so far into a state of depression that we don't even want to feel happy. I want to feel happy, but I really don't want to feel happy right now. I just want to sit here and sort of, lie around in this miserable feeling I'm having. And the thing is, you need to know that you have the power to take action. We were given these powerful organs called brains, which contain our minds, our ability to have consciousness, to think, to choose, to do what we want to. We have the power of free will. And if you will simply make a decision, a very tiny decision, every time you start to slip into a state of depression, you can find tremendous relief. Here's the tip. Whenever you begin to feel even the slightest amount of depression, think about just one single solitary thing that you can be grateful for. No matter how seemingly small or insignificant it might be to you, think of just one thing that you can be grateful for. Think about it, spend time, at least 20 to 30 seconds. Ooh, that's a really long time, right? It's not. 20 to 30 seconds thinking about something that you can be grateful for. And when those 20 or 30 seconds are up, if you're thinking about the thing that's depressing during those 20 seconds, it doesn't count. You need to focus intensely on thinking about the thing that you are grateful for right now for 20 or 30 seconds. When you finished with those 20 or 30 seconds, pick one more thing that you have to be grateful for. Just one. Think about that thing and focus on it intensely for 20 to 30 seconds. And then pick one more thing. When you start to develop this habit, you have to practice it. It will become your natural response, your natural reaction. If you practice it over and over again, falling into a state of depression, when that happens, you pick one thing to be grateful for and focus on that. When you start to do that, you're not going to experience joy right away. That's not going to happen. But you will remove yourself just a little bit from that state of depression while you are focusing on being grateful, focusing on gratitude. And over time, you will be astonished to find that you can really find real joy in life by focusing on what you have where you are. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how bad things may seem right now. There is always something that you can be grateful for. Always. Always. If you are listening to this, you can be grateful for the fact I can give you several things. That you're alive. You can be grateful for the fact that you're breathing. You can be grateful for the fact that you can actually hear this. If you're able to see this, you can be grateful for the fact that you can see. There is so much all around us all the time that we can be grateful for. And if you practice focusing on the things that you can be grateful for right now, wherever you are, you will start to occupy your mind with more things that bring you joy, and less time will be spent occupying your mind with things that cause you to be depressed. It's really not rocket science. Now, there are people who are diagnosed with clinical depression. You still may need to take your medication. You still may need to change your diet. Some people still may need to have prayers and hands laid on them. There are different reasons that people experience depression. But no matter what your reason or circumstance, if you are able to think and if you are able to make choices, then you can choose to try this little exercise. Now, the benefit of this, it doesn't negatively impact any medication you may be already taking. No contraindications. All right, so I hope you'll take this to heart. If you like this video and feel that it can be of benefit to someone, please feel free to share it with them. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you're watching this on Facebook. And I'll see you in the next video. Until next time.